This special night time, I warmly welcome our little sir, Atchuthan sir, invited guests, parents, students, well-wishers, and my dear friends. This is a special opportunity to our literature students to show their talents in critically analyzing the literature topics. Literature is a huge ocean, and there are many creations in these creations. Our students are here to talk about some of them. First, I call upon Arnavi to talk about a poem, The Eagle, by Alfred Lord Tennyson. This is a poem which is very small, but it has a many deeper points. I give the side to Arnavi.
For Lord Tennyson. The Eagle is a poem which is under the topic of nature, written by Alfred Lord Tennyson, who was remains as one of the most popular British poets. As the material of the poet has taken the eagle, and in this poem, the poet brings the eagle as a dominator. And this poem brings the message how the eagle has power and freedom. The poet portrays the eagle's personality by using the visual imagery. Poet builds up the image of the eagle as an authoritative power which could be similar to the authoritative ruler. Therefore, it can be taken as a mere description of an eagle, but the nature of the eagle can be appealed to the human nature. The eagle can't be taken as a common type of bird. It can be seen very rarely. It is recognized well so that the image of it is used as symbol in many organizations and countries. The poet builds up a vivid picture of the bird, especially its position. It's quite evident that the poet emphasizes the inaccessibility of the bird, which has a keen or sharp eyesight, flashing speed, and great scent, which enable it to strike from great distance of its unexpected prey. In the poem The Eagle, the poet describes all these behavior patterns of the birds and builds up very effective image of the bird in the reader's mind. Moreover, this poem is very rich in visual imagery. The poet has portrayed the living area of the eagle. It could be a lonely area with high rocks and shallow sea. By telling the line, the wrinkled sea beneath him crawls, poet builds up the eagle as a strong creature, which is powerful than the sea. And from eagle's view, the big sea is powerless, and it seems like a small pond. It shows the eagle's power and the eagle's location. And moreover, poet used the azure world portrays the light blue sky, and it further indicates the lonely place which the eagle perched. Poet visualized the marvel of nature with the endless sea and its waves. In order to express the inaccessibility and the freedom of the bird, the poet creates the location of the bird hyperbolically, close to sun in lonely lands. It reminds the distance from the ordinary world and the eagle. And in the poem, eagle portrays as a symbol of power. He clapped the ground with crooked hands. This shows how strongly it calls the surface of the rock with its sharp and crooked talons and claws. The eagle, not like other common bird, it is an exceptional one. The poet has used some words and phrases to make comparison between the eagle and its immediate environment. For instance, lonely lands, azure worlds, wrinkled sea, mountain walls, etc. Here the poet compares the certain aspects of the nature with the qualities of the eagle. Moreover, he watches from his mountain walls. By mentioning about the walls, the poet poetically creates a castle for a powerful king. And The Eagle by Alfred Lord Tennyson is a two-stanza poem with only 3 lines in each stanza. It says that the poem originated from the poet's experience while he was traveling as a young man. And the poet humanized the bird eagle as a human in order to give the authoritative power for the eagle. And this poem called as a fragment because it is very short poem. Moreover, this poem is very rich in visual imagery in order to illustrate the wonders of nature. Thank you for listening.
That was a nice from Arnavi. Thank you for your presentation. Next, I call Marmida to talk about the poem To the Evening Star. This poem was Marmida to talk about the poem.
Good evening to you all. I am going to do on to the evening star. To the evening star is written by one of the famous poets of the Romantic age, William Blake. He was born on 25th on November 1757. The author of this poem was an English painter, poet, and printmaker. This poem has been written to the evening star. William Blake talks about the goddess Venus and how she beautifies nature during the evening. The poet more specifically refers to the goddess Venus. Venus is the second planet in the solar system and the sister planet for the Earth. Nature and the nature in the poem to the evening star to get the protection, freedom, and the relief which blessed the people in England after the industrialization. As such, he glorifies Venus with the symbolized stance of nature in the poem. The first stanza is, though fair-haired angel of the evening, now bliss the sun rest on the mountain's light, their bright torch of love, thy radiant crown, put on and smile upon our evening bed. The poet addressed the fair-haired angel of the evening. The name given to planet love, beauty, and fertility. This metaphor used to express the shining star as a beautiful goddess who protects people during the dark night. The evening star appears while the sun resting on the mountains. The sunset is just like a person who is resting after the work hours of the daytime. The poet calls upon the evening star to here mentioned the goddess Venus to enkindle. Here mentioned light, her bright torch of love. The torch is literally the light spread by the evening star in the sky. The poet is asked the goddess Venus is wear the radiant crown to hold the power by dominating the dark evening sky to put on end to all the daytime's rules. He further appeals here to shower her blessing upon people resting on the evening bed. The next stanza is, smile on our loves, and while thou rovest, the blue curtain of the sky scattered thy silver dew on every flower that shuts its sweet eyes. In timely sleep let thy waste wind sleep on. The poet says the blue curtains waste wind sleep on, star drops and silvery dew suggest scatter on every floor. He tells the evening star to speak silently with her glimmering eyes to highlight the beauty of the landscape. The Venus withdrew her job and gave to Diana. Diana is a moon. The next stanza is the lake speaks silence with thy glimmering eyes, and wash the dusk with a silver soon, full soon. Dost thou withdraw, then the wolf rages wide, and the lion graze through the dun forest. This stanza tells about the poet also asked the goddess to maintain silence and peace all over. It mentioned her silence by making water of the lake quiet with reflecting it. The poet further asked the goddess Venus to watch the night sky with the light here. Silver means only the starlight. The wolf become violent and angry, while the lion strays fearlessly at the flock of sheep for planning to attack. And size, the flesh of our flocks are covered with thy scarred dew. Protect them with a thin influence. She appeals to the goddess Venus to shower her holy dew over the flock of sheep. It mentioned innocent human and protect them with holy blessing. There are many techniques used in the poem. There are personification, another one is metaphor. Example to metaphor. Fair-haired angel, thy bright touch of love, thy radiant crown, etc. And the next one is personification. There are some personification in the poem, such as smile on our loves, put on and smile, etc. This poem symbols to us religious ideas and greater volume of romantic poetry. Thank you for everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.